Welcome back again to Loughborough University. Our apologies for those of you watching on the live stream. Having some technical issues here at the venue, but hopefully we've got them resolved now. Charnwood College are leading 39-32 over the Manchester Magic Academy. Malachi Ochiadon finds Tiyada. He loses the handle and it's a kick ball. So be Wild to inbound from the sideline. Quick run through of the stats for where we're at. If you're just rejoining us, Greg Wild leading all scorers with 22 points personal for Charnwood College. At the other end is Malachi Boki Yidon with 14 points. Trying to answer. And Dooku inside, over the top, and gets the 2 to go. And then Bochi Yadon stripped at the other end, so it'll remain a Manchester Magic possession. 9-point ball game, 4 minutes 32 left to play in the third. Again, for those of you just rejoining on the Charnwood basketball live stream, our apologies from the team behind the scenes here who've been working tirelessly to try and resolve some of the issues that we've had on the live stream, and hopefully they're now resolved. And you rejoin us at a time where Charnwood College are just about to take a timeout. They lead by 8. So as I was saying before, just a quick rundown of the stats for where we're up to so far in the ball game. Greg Wild, 23 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. The only scorer in double digits for Charnwood College. Victor Nduku, 9 points personal to go along with 8 rebounds. The next closest, both of those two up around the 20-minute mark so far. Then at the other end for Manchester Magic is Malachi Bochi Yadon with 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And he's being supported by Daniel Tiyada with 6 points and 10 rebounds. It's been a rather frantic game so far. Both teams trying to play high-tempo basketball, but that's resulted in quite a number of turnovers. Charnwood with 14 so far in the game, Manchester with 17. And both teams sharing the spoils, 15 points apiece off of turnovers. Charnwood also still continue to struggle from the free throw line, shooting 10 for 23. And you have to think if they converted just a few more of those, this would be a more wide open ball game. But right now, Manchester will feel like they're hanging around, chipping away at that lead. The largest lead of the game for Charnwood was 14. It's currently at 8 points, as I was saying before. So Charnwood have an opportunity here with this possession to get it back into double digits. Ball in the hands of Kanu Gudza as he crosses the halfway. Looks into the horn set, finds Nduku. Wild off the back screen for Nduku. Gudza comes up with the offensive rebound. Tries to skip it across to Nduku, and it's taken away by Manchester. And then Bochi Yidon at the other end. And Malachi Bochi Yedon is single-handedly pulling his team back into this game. It's a 6-point game now, and that's the 5th team foul for Charnwood College as well. So they'll play the remaining 4 minutes of the period in the penalty. Referee just conferring with Coach Will Maynard. And just require the floor wiping, following all COVID protocols still here at Loughborough University. So 6-point ball game. And Manchester, as we were saying, have been struggling from the field. Just 14 for 47. Taking 9 more shots than Charnwood. And only need a couple of those to drop to really make this a ball game. The bonus point at the free throw line is good, and it's a 5-point game, 43-38. Wild has it, matching up now. Hansen with the jab, kicks to Connaughton in the corner for 3. Great possession for Charnwood College. Govan into the dribble series, finds Togo. Togo, nice give and go between the two of them, but Govan can't get it to go, and it's Hansen who comes down with a rebound. Good sir, Euro step, kicks out to Nduku, finds Wild for 3, and it's good. And Charnwood answer with 5 straight points to make it an 11-point ball game again. And then Bochi Edon downhill to the right hand, gets fouled. He'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul was on Greg Wild. Both good at the line for Bochi Yadon. It's a 9-point game, 49-40. Wild turns the corner off the inbound, splits it, goes downhill to the Euro step to 2 on the left hand. And Greg Wild going coast to coast. Togo downhill, tries to answer, and it's blocked by Hansen. 10 on the shot clock remaining for the Magic, trailing by 11. Bochi Yadon for 3, no good, rebounded by Nduku. And that's going to take Victor Nduku into double-digit rebounds. Stripped away by the Magic though. Corner 3 goes up. It's no good. And another rebound for Victor Nduku, who's fouled on the rebound. Couple of subs for both teams. As Adam comes back in, along with Hadley for Charnwood College. Adams on the ball now. Comes off the screen. Hard hedge though from the Magic. Nduku has it up high. Nduku into the dribble series. Pulls up at the free throw line. And that's Victor Nduku's game in the isolation around that high post. Which he had on. Straight past the Charnwood defense. Kicks to the corner for 3. So Charnwood inbound up 10, 53-43. Last 2 minutes of the third quarter. Wild. Nice pass in the corner to Adams. Adams and Nduku with the little give and go, and Adams' shot no good as it hits the back of the backboard. I think it didn't look like there was any deflection. I know it's going to be a Manchester possession. Magic now, and it's a foul. Just a little bit too much of a reach from Dan Hadley. So that's going to send Manchester back to the free throw line again. First one at the line is good for Elgin Govan. And the second one is good as well. So that's 11 points and 4 rebounds now for Govan in the ball game. And the lead just staying around 8 as Nduku gets all the way to the basket. And Nduku now up to 13 points and 10 rebounds for Charnwood College. The three goes up and it's an answer from Elgin Govan, who has 5 quick points for the Manchester Magic. And then Govan again getting his hands on the ball to strip it away, will go coast to coast and gets blocked by Nduku. How about the last few possessions though for Elgin Govan for Manchester, trying to claw his team back into the game. His shot no good, it's rebounded by Connerty. Nduku playing in transition, kicks to Campbell. Campbell finds Hadley, who goes back to where the ball had come from, and then what an outlet pass from the big man to Bochi-Yidon, and it's blocked by Connerty. And this game in the final few seconds of the third quarter is end-to-end and a little bit frantic, to be honest. Manchester just going to slow it down for one possession. There's 2 seconds separating the game clock and the shot clock. Togo at the line to shoot 2 for Manchester, 55-48 the score. No good on the first one. Shot clock almost expiring and Charnwood get 3 attempts. And it's Dan Hadley who actually gets the one to drop at the end. And so at the end of 3 quarters, it's Charnwood College 57, Manchester Magic Academy 48. So welcome back to Loughborough University for fourth quarter action in the EABL Summer Showcase matchup between Charnwood College and Manchester Magic. For those of you that perhaps just stumbling back upon the stream, I apologise for the earlier technical issues that we've had, but I'm going to bring you the full fourth quarter here as Conady goes to the basket for an early 2 for Charnwood and extends their lead back into double digits at 11. That's Conady's 7 point of the ball game. And then there's an offensive foul called on Emmanuel Oyabadejo, as Victor Nduku does a good job of putting his body on the line to take the contact. And just a slight pause as the floor is wiped following that possession by Nduku. Adams to inbound, gets it into Campbell. Campbell gets it back, looking to drive downhill, but the lane is cut off by Elgin Govan. Adams now has it, turns the corner, kicks out to Hadley. Hadley finds Conady for free, and it's 5 quick points for Nathan Conity. Moves him into double digits with 10 for the game to go along with 5 rebounds. Togo kicks to the corner, finds Moore. Moore takes the free, and then it hits the wire between the basket of the stanchion, which is classed as out of bounds. Hadley a little bit wild on the pass ahead to Conity. It's going to be Hadley to inbound over the top into Conity. Hands it back off. Nduku swarmed on the catch around that high post. Shot clock's down to 2. Nduku fading away for 2. That's a tough move for Victor Nduku and takes his total to 15 and 10 for the game. And Manchester just trying to catch Charnwood sleeping, but a little bit over eager with the transition break. Campbell now off the screen from Nduku. Finds Conity on the flare. Adams' driving lane's cut off, and Nduku pulls up from straight line free, and Victor Nduku. That's going to force the Manchester Magic into a timeout as Victor Nduku puts himself on 18 and 10. And Charnwood extend that lead out to 19, 67 to 48. Both teams retaking the floor for the final 8 minutes of action here at Loughborough University. It's Noah Togo to cross the half court and immediately trapped. Nice pass out of the trap though, and that's going to be the easiest score of the day for Emmanuel Oyebadejo. Manchester showing a little bit of zone, it looks like. Bochi Yidom. Sorry, no, it is a man. Nduku up high. Nduku fancies the matchup and goes around Oyebadejo to answer at the other end. And that's 7 straight points now for Victor Nduku for Charnwood College. And then Nduku out of nowhere with the block. Campbell dumps it off to Adams. Back to Campbell. Conady tries to clean it up, but Moore keeps it inbounds. And Togo ahead. And there's Victor Nduku again with the deflection. And the referee just moving the advertising board over on the far side. And there's going to be a sub as Tom Mayer comes back in for Oyebadejo for the Magic. Inbound straight into Mayer. Tries to make the pass over the top and puts too much on it. Adams into Hadley. Charnwood leading by 19, 69 to 50. 7 minutes and 6 seconds left in the summer showcase. Second game for these two teams. Conity a little bit long on the shot. Rebounded by Bochi Yadon. Uses the screen from Mayer. Takes the bump. Nice pass inside to the waiting Tom Mayer. And that's 6 points personal in the game for Mayer, and the 4th assist of the game for Bochi Yadon. And then Manchester with an opportunity to run. Bochi Yadon to the basket. A good stand from Victor Nduku. Togo downhill, finishes through the contact. And Noah Togo has struggled from the field. That's his first score from open play as Conity dunks it home at the other end. And Togo now 4 points, but just 1 for 8 from the field. Does have 8 assists to go with it though, so finding other ways to help his team. Bochi Yadon inside against the smaller matchup, but can't get that friendly roll. And it's Nduku who has it, finds Adams for free. Wide open. Campbell almost had the putback. He was left completely unchecked. We got another kick ball. And a couple of subs on either side as Banwo and Goodzer come back into the game for Charnwood College. And Lalenga and Toyota are the two that come back in for the Magic. Mayer has it up high, thinks about the shot, tries to find a pass, but it's Tiadu who can't quite gather it. It's going to be a Charnwood possession from the baseline. Hansen, a little scoop pass to Conity, had too much on it. And it gives Manchester an opportunity to play in transition with numbers, but Charnwood, pretty good job of getting back and matching up. Lalenga loses the handle, and CJ Hansen smiles as he gets up. He dived for the loose ball, thinking that it had last been touched by Charnwood, but its possession is their way anyway. Hansen catches it in the corner. Hansen. Over the top to Connolly. Connolly to Nduku. Nduku drives baseline and plays through the foul from Mayer. And Victor Nduku will head back to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's 3 for 4 from the line so far in the game. Makes the first, takes him up to 21 points and 11 rebounds. It's also the 7th foul that he's drawn in the ball game. Proving hard to handle for Manchester at the moment. He's definitely stamped his authority on this 4th quarter for the Riders. Togo corner, thinks about the 3, takes it on the 2nd opportunity, but a little bit short. And the rebound falls into the hands of Goodzer. And Nduku gets the catch after the pass over the top from Hansen, kicks out to Conady. Can't quite get it on this one, and it's rebounded by Banwo. Goodzer kicks to Hansen. No good again from 3, and Charnwood just struggling from long range on the last few possessions. Shot clock's down to 6 for Goodzer into the dribble series. All the space is taken away. Banwo. And Banwo found Nduku on the drive, but it was a couple of seconds too late as the shot clock expired. And Conity and Nduku will head to the bench as Woog and Wild come back in. 72 to 54, Charnwood lead. Togo uses the screen from Mayer, pulls up from long range, but it's no good. But Hansen can't quite grab the rebound. And a good hustle play from Zach Moore to keep the ball alive for his team. Togo, hesitation, spin. Like he picked up his pivot foot but got away with one. And Hansen again diving on the loose ball to come up with possession for Charnwood. CJ Hansen making all the hustle plays right now. Wild step back 3 is no good. Rebounded by Lalenga. Togo turns the corner, gets downhill, and gets it to go. It's taken Noah Togo a little bit of a while to get a score from open play, but that's his 2nd in the quarter now. And we'll have another timeout from Manchester as they trail by 16, 72 to 56. 2 minutes and 59 seconds left to play in the ball game. And Manchester Magic retaking the floor. Just waiting for Charnwood College to get back out there. As I was saying before the timeout, Magic trailing by 16, 72 to 56. Just a second under 3 minutes left to play. And the benefit of having no spectators in here is that you can often hear what the coaches are talking to their teams about. It looks like Manchester are going to try some sort of press on the defensive end to chip away at this Charnwood lead. But first, they've got to get out of their own half and try and get some scores. It's Lalenga to inbound into Togo. Togo being tightly guarded by Goodser and just about gets over within the 8 seconds. Skip pass into the corner, finds more. Out to Tiyada. Tiyada turns the corner to the front of the basket and gets fouled. So Daniel Tiyada heading back to the free throw line. Shot 100% from the free throw line so far. Now up to 8 points and 11 rebounds. I think that 9 points and a much better showing from Daniel Tiyada in this second fixture for them of the EABL Summer Showcase. Banwo up high. Wild gets it off Hansen. Shot clock's down to 6. Wild sidestep. And couldn't get the shot off. It was great defense from Daniel Tiyada to recognize, and then Tiyada at the other end to the basket. And just like that, we have an 11-point ball game. And Manchester not giving up in this game. Hansen splits the pressure, finds Banwo. Goodser penetrates, nice pass, back door to Wild. And Wild takes a bit of a hit as he comes down. He's going to head to the free throw line to shoot 2. And that play coming off the penetration of Kanu Goodser, and the heads up to know when to make that little drop pass into Wild on the backdoor cut. Wild up to 28 points in the game. Makes them both to give him 30, and then he signaled over for a sub. And the scoreboard just being rectified after an error, so it's 74-61 here at Loughborough University. Charnwood leading, 1 minute 46 left to play in the ball game. Tiyada got it by Woog. Tries to split the pressure but loses the handle, and then Hansen to Goodser. Goodser out in transition. And it's a 15-point game again. Togo at the other end with a lot of contact on the Euro step. Gets the basket to go. And Togo will head to the free throw line for one more. Togo good at the line. Banwo turns the corner. Hansen from way downtown. And rebounded by Woog. And then there's a foul on Woog, who was a little bit overeager on the offensive board. 1 minute 18 left, 12-point game, 76-64. Togo trying to probe and get downhill. Pass to the corner, hits a turnover. Woog with it. Banwo with the little head fake, give the defender the eyes. And scores. And then Hansen tried to take it away, keep it in bounds, but just didn't have enough time or space. Woog under the basket is good. 64-80 now the Magic trail. Woog with the steal. Ahead to Grant. Hansen, nice ball movement to find Darlow. Shot's no good. And the loose ball comes up in the hands of Togo. It's almost stripped away by Moyo Banwo. Moore tries to kick it back. Taken away again by Charnwood, and head coach Will Munyard just telling his team to dribble it out. And so that'll be the end of the ball game here at Loughborough University. It's the Charnwood College Riders 80. The Manchester Magic 64 for the Riders. Greg Wild 30 points on 10 of 17 shooting. Victor Nduku 21 points, 11 rebounds, and then 12 off the bench for Nathan Conady. At the other end for Manchester Magic Academy, Malachi Bochi-Yadon with 19 points, 5 rebounds. Daniel Talyada 11 points and 11 rebounds for the double-double. And then 14 points for Govan as well. Thanks for sticking with us here on this Charnwood stream throughout some of the technical issues that we've had. And joining us for this EABL Summer Showcase game, it's Charnwood College who take the victory here at Loughborough University. And hopefully see you next time.